Welcome back to another edition of Coffee Time with TD. Move over, Rova, and let TD take over. Be good or be good at it. So I have to react to King Trump declaring that there are only two genders. Now, King Trump knows that his flock, his disciples, are people who have to stick their tongue out when they write, are people who cannot even lay straight in a bed. Because you notice that he didn't get up there and declare that everyone will have health insurance, everyone will be able to afford a house, there will be no veteran homelessness, veterans will have all the care they need. The list of things that make America the monkey's asshole of the world. He did not declare anything that matters to American people. The cost of living, the cost of life in America. No, he declared that there are only two genders. And here's my thing. Who gives a fuck? Who fucking cares what anybody does with their body? Who cares? Who gives a fuck? Is there any other country in the world, any other president, prime minister, dictator other than Putin, right, that will sit there and say, we care about your fucking gender? Who cares? It's not your body, right? Who cares? Who gives a fuck what somebody else does with their body? It is between them and God. God is great always in all ways, right? And these are the type of things that irritate the dog shit out of me about King Trump taking the piss, right? Because he knows his flock, his disciples, are people that cannot close a door. As I said, have to stick their tongue out when they write. So he gets up there and makes a big announcement, big speech, and the crowd goes wild. Right? The crowd goes wild. His flock, his disciples go wild because I'm declaring there's two genders. Who gives a fuck? Who fucking cares? It's between that person and God. And Hegseth, who says women can't fight in combat, in battle, who gives a fuck? If a woman wants to go and fight for America, then let her go do it. Who cares? Right? Let them find out that the United States government doesn't take care of their veterans, right? Because the thing that makes me the maddest and makes my blood boil, fucks with my cabeza, is that he gets up there and declares things that no one should fucking care about. No one. No one should care about what somebody else does with their fucking body. It's between them and God. God is great always and always. Go with God, whatever makes you happy. He did not sit there and declare there's not going to be any more veteran homelessness. Veterans will have the care they need. The housing crisis in America, there's no more housing crisis. The health care crisis in America, child care crisis in America, inflation, the litany of other things. He didn't declare any of those things were dealt with. No, he gets up there and declares that there's two genders because we've got a donkey in the big seat, and he knows that his flock, his disciples, will go crazy if he says, you know what, today I made an executive order that the color blue will now be referred to as the color blue. And the crowd goes wild. The crowd goes wild. Right? Nothing. Who cares? We're the only country in the world where people care about what other people do with their body. Who gives a fuck? Who fucking cares? It's between them and God. If it makes them happy, go with God. I don't care. Why do you care? Is there any other country in the world who cares so much about what other people do with their body? If it's what's your religion, then it's your religion. And your God, respect people. I'm not a woke person. Let's just be respectful to other people. That's it. Because the biggest thing is that he did not stand on stage and declare an executive order that you will be able to afford a house. You will be able to afford health insurance. We have ended veteran homelessness, the veteran homelessness crisis. We have ended veterans not getting the care they need. We have ended all of my executive orders. No, he did an executive order because he knows his flock. He knows his disciples are people that can't lay straight in a bed. That's where we're at. Why do we care what anybody does with their body? It is between them and God. God is great always in all ways. Leave it between them and God and worry about things that matter and affect Americans every single day. Respect people. That's it. You don't need to be woke. You just need to respect people. That's it. Love you, and I'll see you tomorrow.